The journey to rebuild and recover can be challenging after a hurricane, especially when it comes to some of our local areas hit the hardest by Hurricanes Helene and Milton.
And tonight, homes and businesses in Charlotte County are still working to pick up the pieces from those recent storms. Federal assistance agencies like FEMA are now stepping in to help and provide direct assistance. Wing News reporter Ashley French joins us live from the Regional Park Recreation Center in Punta Gorda, where it's serving as a FEMA disaster recovery center in Charlotte County. Now, Ashley, walk us through the assistance they're providing to people out there tonight.
Well, Annette and Taylor, FEMA is providing several resources that range from property repairs to business assistance for folks impacted by Hurricanes Helene and Milton. But one of the most immediate needs that FEMA is seeing from folks here in Charlotte County is housing assistance. From Hurricane Helene to Milton, the road to recovery is just beginning for folks in Charlotte County, a journey that hasn't been easy for Jeffrey and Christine Potter.
Our house flooded. But having our house flood, all of a sudden the floor was wet, and next thing you know, 20 minutes later, there's a foot of water in our house.
From several inches of water getting into their home in Port Charlotte to their lives put at risk.
Like all the outlets on the floor were frying, and we could hear all this electricity, and we're trying to figure out how to get everything unplugged. Stove is going crazy. It was so much electricity that the water was getting hot. Like we're like, oh my God, what do we do? Ran, turned off the breaker. It was ruined all our appliances, you know. It's just, it was rough.
The Potters experienced all of this through Hurricane Helene. They left for Milton, but they came back to the same nightmare.
After Helene got all cleaned up, then came Milton. Just within 2 weeks, our house flooded again, and now we're dealing with that. And now the house is unlivable. We can't live in there. There's so much mold, and FEMA is helping us out right now.
FEMA is providing direct assistance for people impacted by the storms at the Regional Park Recreation Center in Punta Gorda. Trey York with FEMA says the immediate need they see from people in Charlotte County is temporary housing for those still displaced.
Initially, people are looking for some assistance with being able to go someplace else to stay. You know, it's mostly by way of funding to help defray the cost of maybe a hotel.
Luckily for the Potters, they got direct help with a push from their contractor.
A contractor came over to try to give us a bid to figure out what we're going to do next, and he's like, it smells like mold in here. You guys can't be in here. This is really unhealthy. And he got us thinking that we really needed to get out of the house. Like, we didn't realize how dangerous it was or whatever. So that's what brought us down here.
They've got us some temporary housing. It's about an hour and a half away, but you know, they're doing something for us, which is great.
Absolutely. And for those of you watching who need federal assistance, the center plans to be here from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. And the center plans to remain here for as long as the need is needed across the area. Live in Punta Gorda, I'm Ashley French, Wink News.